Yeah, well, that's Ken, and this is Ben, and we are here to talk about that insane eye poke. Cyril Gane, you know, grabbing Tom Aspinall's head like a bowling ball.
And just straight up knuckle deep in it.
Uh, yeah. Well, see, people seem to be like either downplaying it or overplaying it. Because I saw some people saying like, well, most accounts saw us talking about or inferring that both fingers went in knuckle deep, but it's just the one finger, which is still more than enough to be awful and
Extremely painful. Yeah.
yeah. But the worst thing about all this is the fact that this gave ammo to all the John Jones stands, the hiding around in the YouTube comments, just waiting for their moment. Though then they jumped on this. They made this their moment to be like, told you Tom Aspinall wasn't that good. John Jones is the greatest of all time.
Well,
He's hiding under the octagon while that happened, laughing.
I also think, because I heard it a lot today too, about how, like, Jones, like, was winning the fight relatively before it happened, right? So, like, maybe there's some credence there, maybe not. But it was, to be honest, it was nice to be able to see a fight happen in the afternoon, U.S., right?
Yeah, honestly, it works out pretty well for it being in English time. What is that even called? Just time.
Yeah, standard time. Instead of Greenwich Standard Time, it's just standard time.
Yeah. um, it it works out nicely because I would rather go to Buffalo Wild Wings at 1 p.m. in the afternoon on a Saturday, right after I get done with karate and judo. Got an hour in between. Get to B-dubs. Main card starts at 1. Be done by 4, 5 at the latest, and be on with the rest of my Saturday. That would be way better than sitting there trying not to get drowsy until midnight.
I see the pluses and minuses about it, right? Like, me as a family man, it's nice to be able to, like, go out after my son has gone to bed and just be. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. It would be a lot better.
But this brings you to the subject of, like, U.S. entertainment, because, like, a lot of people talk about the U.S.'s biggest export is our culture, and UFC is definitely becoming a part of, like, the mainstream culture. Like, how do you feel about sports like UFC catering to audiences that aren't us?
If it was anywhere other than England, and if it weren't for the specific way in which it happened to work out for us, I would hate it.
Really?
But it's just this works out very well in our favor for people who don't want to sit at Buffalo Wild Wings past their normal bedtime as like a later stage adult and not in their early 20s.
Well, and, like, UFC is, like, very popular in the Middle East, right? Like, can you imagine, like, the NFL or Major League Baseball playing a game in Dubai and it being played live in Dubai, like, while it's there?
Yeah, well, then that would suck because that would make it
Impossible for U.S. fans, right?
Yeah. And the thing is, in England time, does the same thing to the Middle East, like Saudi Arabia and United Arab Emirates, Qatar.
It makes
And
it
it does the
more
same thing to them that has what happens to English fans when it's set to American times.
Yeah.
And you can't be pissing off the Saudi royal families that
Well, and, like,
that.
it's crazy that, like, they're into everything, right? Obviously, you know, there's a little bit of money in the UFC currently from them. There's a little bit into FIFA, the huge purchase of EA, or at least, you know, yeah. It was from the sovereign wealth fund, but
It's actually a little bit eye opening and a little bit kind of like not worrisome. It's not like the right word. It's kind of more offensive than I mean it. But like their ability to invest and like break away from the oil, and their success with that. I don't know. It's had its slumps here and there, or like the whole world thing off the coast of Dubai, where like the little man-made islands represent different parts of the world that nobody was buying, and now it's creating stagnant, rotting water.
well, there's
There's
places.
slumps, but for the most part, they're doing a great job diversifying, buying up assets in different countries, including ours, land, and they're doing such a good job that's actually worrisome. It's like it feels like they're on a trajectory where 50 to 100 years from now they might be the superpowers of the world when things move away from oil.
Do you think it's good or bad for the United States for us to be catering to other countries?
Good.
Good?
Yes.
I think it's a double-edged sword, right? It's nice because these places still want the export of American culture, right? Like, people still want to watch the NFL. People still want to watch the UFC despite the US's failings.
Yeah, it's just because it's just the best fighting promotion in the world. And they have the highest, it's got the highest energy to it. Like the closest thing I personally think there is one. Then there's obviously PFL and one championships, or a PFL and then Bellator for that got ate up.
Mm-hmm.
It's you can't watch those and feel like you're watching the UFC. Like the UFC is the best in the world at what they do.
I think that's mostly marketing, though. To be honest, like at the end of the day, it's two dudes in a ring beating the shit out of each other.
And I think about that all the time. I'm like, is this really as interesting as I hype it up to be to myself and my friends?
That's monkey brain shit, though. Like
yeah, but monkey brain feel good.
Monkey brain feel good.
Yeah. I think that's all that needs to be said on that matter now that I think about it. So we'll see you on the next episode of Ken versus Ben on the Ken and Ben Show. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more of this or just me being a retard. We love you. Goodbye.
Hard R.
No.